What is going on, my Super Sandwiches? Rhymestyle here, and today back with some more Pokemon card openings, and today we're hopping into the second batch of Unbroken Bonds. As you guys saw in part 1, if you watched part 1, I bought 60 packs, and I figured let's just kind of power through them real fast and see what happens, and my goal is to get 3 hyper rares within those 60 packs, and so far we got 1 already, with it being the Greninja and Zoroark, which is my first time pulling that, which I'm very excited about. Okay, the only thing that sucks is loose packs means I don't know where they came from, so they might have the code cards facing one way or facing the other way, so we'll see what happens. But obviously if we get spoiled with green cards, we'll just kind of pop into the packs and see what's in there. Usually there's nothing in there. But again, the goal is going to be to get 2 more hyper rares within this batch of packs. Start with Perugly. Awesome. Well, that was a pretty ugly pack. And go into the next one. I find it funny that actually if you watch part 1, I guess I can might as well spoil it. I pulled Greninja, the hyper rare card, and then I pulled the full art version, and then I ended it with the GX version. It's like, yeah, they literally gave me the entire set when I bought it from Troll and Toad. So hopefully this batch here can have the same effect. But let's see with Charizards instead. I would not be opposed to getting a couple of Charizards here. I mean, I'll sell down for 1. You'll give me 1. It was worth the opening. But I wouldn't be opposed if something like that happens with that. Zoroark, I don't really care that much about. I mean, I'm excited for the card because I got something new for once. But really, the big goal is going to be, like I said, to get something, something fiery, something fiery and restaurant-y. Is that a word? It's a word today. So let's see what we got. My other goal is, as I mentioned in my last video, in case you missed that, I don't really care about getting any trainer cards except the Challenger Red. If I get the full art Challenger Red, I'll be excited. Everything else, I don't really care that much about. I mean, yeah, you can get the cards that are worth a couple of bucks, like, you know, 10, 20, 30 bucks. That'll be cool. But for the most part, like I said, my big journey here will be to try to get a Reshiram Charizard, because that's the big goal here. That's always the goal, right? That's what you want to see. That's why you want to see these openings. That's why you kept watching the Unbroken Bond openings for like the past couple of months. As I mentioned in the last video, I don't know how much I'll do more of these. Togekiss, great. I think after this batch, I'm probably going to be done. Depending on what you guys say, though, I might get myself like another booster box or something. This time I opted out to get loose packs because honestly, the thing that sucks about booster boxes is you're basically guaranteed 1 hyper rare, and once you get that, there's nothing else in there. Like once you get that, you're done. It's game over. However, I figured if you get a bunch of loose packs that were basically cracked out of fresh boxes, there's a chance that you'll get several hyper rares if you get lucky, of course. So let's see what happens with this one, Gardevoir and Sylveon. Look at that. This is already better than the booster box. This is already better than the booster box. I think I might stick to loose packs again. You know what? I'm over here talking about, like, yeah, I might get a box. Nah. That's flames. That is absolutely flames. Okay. All right. And just like last time I was in the beginning, yo, if I end up getting like a full art Gardevoir and Sylveon and then GX, I smell conspiracy. I smell conspiracy at that point, because that would be some ridiculous luck right there. That'd be some ridiculous luck. Let's do 4 from the back to the front. Got Energy, Frogadier, Welder, Leiron, Gligar, Spritzy, Doduo, Rhyhorn, Meltan, and just a Tangrowth. Dang! Can you imagine getting a back-to-back hyper rare? If you bought a booster box, you can't. The thing about booster boxes also that's kind of annoying is they're not guaranteed to get even a hyper rare. I mean, I've actually opened boxes where I didn't get a hyper rare, which was also kind of annoying. So it's like, if you do happen to get one that has a hyper rare, it's like, you know, the rest of that box is whack. So that's why a lot of times people have recommended I should just get blister packs and stuff like that, which I tend to do every now and then, but they do get expenses over time. That's why I decided to just buy a batch of packs from Troll and Toad, because they have pretty good prices. Hashtag not sponsored. This is just where I buy my cards, because people always ask me where I get mine from. I figured if they're like, what, three bucks a pack, $2.50 a pack, whatever the price was, you just get a bunch. You're obviously still paying more than you would for a booster box, but again, I'd much rather, I guess, trade in that risk for getting multiple hyper rares. And like I said, if I got 2 hyper rares so far out of 60 packs, that's a pretty good deal. Now the goal is going to be to get 3, but that's still a pretty good deal for now. So we'll see what happens as we get towards the end of this. But if you guys really want Hypno, if you really want, I will order me another batch of packs, maybe another like 60 or so at some point, and then we can open those at some point in the near future, if that is something you guys still care about. I know Unified Minds is getting ready to come out. I opened a couple of the Japanese version of it, which is not the full Unified Minds set. That was just the Miracle Twin set. Dope. This is gonna be nothing. If you do really want that, I'll get my hands on more packs. Otherwise, expect a lot of Unified Minds stuff at some point over the course of the future of the channel, because I want that Mew and Mewtwo in English. I absolutely want that Mew and Mewtwo in English. Okay, is this going to be... Yep, there we go. So now we're flipping it back to this way. instead of flipping the card in the back. So let's see what happens. I believe this is first print then. First print cards, if I remember correctly, had the code cards facing that way, and then the second print came the other way. That might be wrong. I mean, I have no idea. We'll see what happens as the video goes live. I'm sure someone in the comments is going to explain to me the difference between why the code cards are facing one way and the other way in the packs. But I'm pretty sure, if I recall correctly, if they're facing this way, oh, that's a second print pack. But now we know there's nothing in here. If it's facing the other way, then it's actually a whatchamacallit, a first print pack versus a second print. I believe second print looks better. The conditions just looked a lot cleaner. So hopefully we can keep sticking to second print than first print. Honestly, value-wise, it doesn't really matter because they still look pretty good. But second print, I feel like, has looked a lot better than the first print cards have looked. Frogadier, Glameow, Diglett, Poliwag, Inkay, Tentacool, Litten, and then Rhyperior. Nothing else out of these. Come on, if we get one more Hyper Rare, this 60 batches of packs, these 60 booster packs, were absolutely worth. If not, I mean, I'm still kind of cool. I mean, it's basically the same rate from a booster box, I guess. You know, 2 booster boxes, with the exception of it being 36 packs, it's 30 packs each. So I'm still technically in the win. But ideally, if I can get one more, we're talking about, all right, that's a win. Now, I hope if I do get a Hyper Rare, it's a good one. I don't want something like a Venomoth or a Whimsicott or something like that, because honestly, I'm so tired of seeing those cards. And watch, because I mentioned it. Oh, no, actually, look at that. A Marshadow and Machamp. This is not my first one. No, it's not my first one. It's not my first one. But I'll take that. Got some GXs finally. Look at that. Man, we're like almost halfway through this batch of packs, and I just got my second hit of these openings. I feel like the second openings are a little bit weaker than the first ones were, because the first ones, by the time I pulled the Hyper Rare, I'd already pulled 2 GXs. Granted, they were bad GXs, so I guess it kind of balances out that way. But yeah, let's go for that Charizard though. Where's my boy at? Everyone knows I'm one of the biggest Charizard fans in existence. Like, I need to like materialize that fire energy into a card and have that man pop up here with Reshiram right about now. Okay, Wigglytuff, you want to play games with me? Bet. Yeah, want to play games with me? That's cool, I guess. That's cool. Let's keep going. Okay, I think we're officially halfway through. We're officially halfway through with this pack right here. We got, bam, there's a code card. Still looking at like its second print. Watch, like, this is actually not be a second print situation, and people are like, no, it's not second print. Stop saying that. Someone will confirm. Somebody will confirm in the comment section below, so just check that out, and then, and yeah, feel free to talk amongst yourself and educate me as well. Crocodile. Crocodile, not crocodile. Crocodile. Okay. Still got more on this middle stack, and then we're gonna move over to the final stack here in a second. Code card. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let me get something good. You know what's surprising me is the fact that I have not gotten any like supporter or trainer cards yet. And watch, because I said that, we're about to get one in this batch right here, right? Probably. No. Wow. Clefable for Clefable. Awesome. I mean, not that I'm complaining, because when I pull trainer cards, I feel the same as I did when I was a kid. You know, when you get a base set pack and then a rare is just a trainer card, pretty annoying. Granted, like I said, some trainer cards are pretty valuable, but dope. The only one I really care about is going to be the Challenger Red, as I mentioned, and that one is one that I would want, but I also much rather get something like a Hyper Rare Pokemon cards instead. Okay, we gotta make sure that this is right, so let's just flip it. Hey, there you go, we flipped it. 1, 2, 3, 4, back to this set of packs. Let's get something good. Do I see something? Do I see a bit of shine there, or am I tripping? I might be tripping. I might be tripping. Let's see what happens. Togepi, Porygon, and a Pheromosa and Buzzwole full art card. I pulled this card now like 2 times, so I'm not really as excited about it. But hey, man, a full art. I think now we're officially in the territory of I pulled more hype pulls off of 60 loose packs than I would have off of 2 booster boxes. I think. I might be wrong on that. But, I mean, yeah, I'm pretty sure, actually, because I'm sure, surely we'll get something else in this next stack of 12 packs, right? Surely we'll get something else in the next 12 packs. All right, this pack felt kind of rough to open, so I'm going to go ahead and slide this out. I was right. I feel like the rougher packs are definitely newer as well, so maybe that's second print. I don't know. Okay, let's see what we can get in this next one. We got Fire Energy in the front, Porygon 2, Dodrio, Riolu, Esper. Yo, I cannot get Riolu in Pokemon Go, and it's really annoying. It's a 1 card. Blastoise GX. All right, here's the fire. Riolu, I have not hatched, and I've hatched so many 10-kilometer and 7-kilometer eggs, if I can speak, since the game came out. And since actually 4th gen came out, and I cannot get a Riolu to save my life. It's so annoying because I want a Lucario. Like, watch, because I said that today. The next time I go out and I'm playing Pokemon Go, I'm gonna end up getting what should I call it? A Riolu out of an egg. I'm gonna tweet about it. If it happens, I'll tweet about it. Here's another code card. So it looks like we got the newer set of packs. Let's see what we got. Scratch my nose. Okay, what we got? Leaf Energy, Eradicate, Weeping Bell, Furo, Diglett, Zubats, Jigglypuff, Bellsprout, Diglett, Weeping Bell, Persian. Man, it's like I got so hyped there towards the end, and then it's like, oh, cool, dope. Blastoise GX is another singular Pokemon that I would want to get in hyper rare format as well. So if I do get a single Pokemon in hyper rare format, that's what I would want. Awesome. So that's actually an older pack from the looks of it. Yeah, you can actually tell at this point, based on how the pack opens, if it's going to be first. This is 1st gen right here. Yep, this is first, which means if we do this, bam. Look at that. Look at that. Within 60 packs, I started to understand the feel of when these packs were actually made. Okay, Charizard. Let's go. I think Charizard actually allegedly is easier to pull in first print, I want to say. Is that true? Can confirm that? I mean, I guess I can kind of confirm considering the fact that when I first got the cards, I pulled Charizard in my first opening. So it might be kind of true, but I don't know. This is also first print as well. So we're going to go ahead and just flip this like this. There you go. Let's toss the pack over here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's end it with the Charizard. Look at that. Fire Energy. That's a Premonition, right? It's got to be a Premonition. Maybe that Fire Energy there was because of the Darumaka and then the Torracat. Possibly. I don't know. And just an Aggron. All right. Okay, Aggron, you want to play games with me? We got another stack of packs left. We got Reshiram Charizard in the front. This is another first print pack. Look how easily it's shredded. So oh, it's not. It's not. Well, I ruined that one. There's a code card to you guys. And of course, we'll just kind of fan this out. And yeah, I kind of wish they would do something for the green card packs where you could still get like a Prism Star or something, which they took away in Unbroken Bonds. So hopefully they can do something like that in the near future. Because when you see that green code card, you're just like, oh, dope. Guess I'll just get nothing. Guess I'll get nothing again. But back at it again. This last batch of cards are going to be basically really easily open. It's going to be kind of a dud. But yeah, pop into this. I feel like this is probably second print. Hopefully. And if it is, then all we have to do is first open the pack. All we have to do is just slide this bad boy out. There you go. And let's see what we got in the next set of packs. Deep breath. Fighting Energy. I almost said fire. Fighting Energy. Beastbringer, Carvanha, Blitzen, Clefairy, Seal, Gligar, and a Raichu. Awesome. Okay. 4 packs left. Yo, I'll be honest with you. When I bought these packs and when I had these just sitting on my desk, I'm like, yo, this is about to be fire. I'm about to give me some fire. Slide this out. There you go. And I guess I did have some fire. I pulled, 2 hyper rares. And I pulled a decent amount of full arts as well. I pulled the entire the Greninja and Zoroark set, so that's something. But man, I felt that Charizard just existing in there, and then here we are now, as we're getting towards the end. Maybe last pack magic. Maybe the Gardevoir and Sylveon pack, the last one, is going to have the actual fire in it. I don't remember what card art I had in the front when I pulled the Charizard Reshiram. But hopefully, like I said, we got one more fire pull before these next 3 packs conclude. Because, like I said, as a Charizard collector, I really want that card in PSA 10. But man, gotta pull it. The Dane GX. Wow, that's really hard to say. It's actually a really good pull because it's like a $25 card, I want to say, if I remember correctly. I don't know if the prices have gone up since the last time I did these openings, but this is a win. I'm not a big fan of the card, but that's a win. And so far, like I said, we're actually at a pretty good pace of pulls from 60 packs. From 60 regular packs, I think this is actually a pretty good setup so far. Code card, 1, 2, 3, 4 to the front. Let's see if we can end this something. Fire Energy again. It's a Premonition. I want to hope it's a Premonition. I want to hope that it means something. At least give me a full art Charizard. Ooh, Mewtwo. Reverse Mewtwo can hang out in the back because, that's my favorite Pokemon next to Feraligatr, Lugia, and Mewtwo. And Charizard. Here we go. Gardevoir and Sylveon. Gardevoir and Sylveon. Code card. 1. Oh, this is beat up. Oh my gosh, look at that. That is like super bent at the top. 3. I guess that's why they put the rares in the middle like that. So if something does happen to the packs, it's not like the worst. It doesn't damage it. If before it ends up being Charizard, Reshiram, and it just beat up at the top, I would be so hurt. You have no idea. And the last one is an Aromatisse. Dang it. I might have to do this again. I'll be honest with you. I might have to do this again. But hey, man, 60 packs, I gotta say, I think I definitely got the value out of it. We got the Dana GX, we got Blastoise GX, we got Formosan Buzzwole, we got the Marshadow Machamp, we got a hyper rare Gardevoir and Sylveon, and of course we got the entire Greninja and Zoroark set. So I think it's a win. I think it's a win. So let's put this in the front. If I want to do this again, you guys can decide for me by leaving a like and a comment. Other than that, thank you guys for watching. My name is Rhymestyle. I'll see you in the next opening. Peace.